Where the hell are all the feminists? The Irish government has decided to put its trust in absolute chaos. They've completely abandoned borders, border controls, any kind of immigration policy that would make a modicum of sense. And they've decided to let anyone and everyone come in here. Whoever can get here gets to stay here and gets all the goodies. And what that is leading to, no prizes for guessing. This has been tried before in Sweden, it's been tried in France, it's been tried in Britain. You get the same things. It's just a rerun, but we are doing it at speedrun pace. Not just thousands, tens of thousands of young military-aged men from some of the most backward countries and cultures on the face of the planet are flooding into Ireland. And almost every day, I open up my social media and I'm seeing women being sexually assaulted, women being attacked, children being abducted or attempted abductions. And in all the cases, it's foreign migrant men who have nothing to do and all day to do it. These men come from countries and cultures where women are not only second-class citizens, women are little more than the status of dogs in those countries. They think nothing of them. They are merely to be used and abused. And we, the government, are allowing these men to flood into the country and roam about free. They don't know who they are because many of them have destroyed their documents. They know nothing about them. They don't know where they're from. They don't know what age they are. They have no idea if they're convicted criminals. It's an absolute shit show. And who are suffering the most? Women. Women are suffering the most. And who are pushing this the most? Feminists! If ever there was a real world embodiment of the old adage, turkeys voting for Christmas, this has got to be it. It blows my mind. The mainstream media, which is basically run by feminists and beta cuckold males as far as I can see, they won't touch it. They won't talk about it. They will not call out this bullshit. Where is the Women's Council of Ireland? Where are they? Why are the same women who would march up and down O'Connell Street with Palestinian flags, with BLM flags, with LGBTQ or ST flags, shouting and screaming for this, that and the other? Why are they not marching up and down the main street of the capital telling the government to fix this problem? Women are at risk. Women are suffering. Why is it old codgers like me, the people they despise? Why am I the one ranting and raving about it? Why am I the one shouting about it? Why am I the one highlighting stories that the mainstream media won't? This should be the main story on the 6 o'clock news, but it isn't, and it won't be. Never. Because the politicians have been bought and paid for by global corporations and the EU. And the mainstream media have been bought and paid for by the politicians who've been bought and paid for. The whole thing is dysfunctional and it's left to YouTubers and TikTokers and people on Twitter, X, to highlight these things. And I'm going to give you an example because I came here with receipts. One day, I'm going to show you two stories. I open up my social media today and all over social media I see not one but two attacks on women. The first story I came across when I was flicking through my social media today was from a woman distressed in Enniscorthy, County Wexford. She was out for her daily jog, her daily run on a road just outside the town, which used to be one of the most safest, pleasant and fitness orientated pursuits you could engage in here in Ireland. Totally safe, nothing to worry about here. And then we all know the absolute horrific attack on schoolteacher Aisling Murphy by a Roma gypsy from Slovakia who'd been here for 10 years on welfare. And he murdered her in cold blood in the middle of the day when she was out for a jog. So with that in mind, let's listen to this lady's account.
I just finished my run. I actually didn't get to finish it. A lady pulled in and brought me back to the town safely. I was about a mile out from town. I was doing my striders back into Enniscorthy. And I saw this guy loitering on the right side of the road. There was a Golf pulled in up from him.
White Golf.
White Golf. So young guy, he was vaping, doing circles, and as I got closer, he crossed the road and the white golf circled around, so he'd be on his side of the road. But in the meantime, I had crossed the road and I had started my strider and didn't stop. And I sprinted for like at least 2 or 3 minutes, and lucky enough, a lovely lady had pulled in and brought me the half-mile back to town because my adrenaline was running out. I've never had such a scary experience because there was 2 men here, and the car freaked me out because when I saw him I was like, I can outrun that guy, he's vaping. But then when the white golf had circled around, so I knew they were in cahoots together, and I just sprinted. I crossed and sprinted, and if she didn't come, I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep sprinting, and then if they were going to pull up again in the golf, lucky enough, it's a busy stretch of road, I was like, I'll just go in traffic. But like, that's what scares me. These people, or these guys, think in a busy stretch of road within a mile of town in Enniscorthy in Ireland, they can come snatch women off the road. What are we doing here? What is the Western world? Like, this is not right. Pissed off.
Why is this happening? Why can women not do the most basic things that they could always do in pure and utter safety? Go for a run, go for a walk, go to the shops, go to the park. Women no longer feel safe in their own country. Up until very recently, one of the safest countries on the entire planet. And as if that wasn't bad enough, immediately afterwards I came across this harrowing story from Dublin. A young girl on a public bus was sexually assaulted by 2 migrant men. It's alleged that one of them asked to see her breasts and then put his hand up her skirt. Here is the aftermath, recorded by somebody on the bus directly after the incident. I think you'll find, as I did, this is quite harrowing.
Come on, you. Come on, you. It's okay. It's okay. You sit yourself down. Sit yourself down. Come on. Sit yourself down. Sit yourself down. It's okay. It's okay. Sit yourself down. Sit yourself down. Yeah, this is...
That's why I got that with him.
Don't take him to sleep, don't take. Yeah.
Oh, where is the fellas when we need them? Oh, help me, no, where is the fucking
Yeah, can you get me down straight away? It's time to turn a bit nasty. I got one lad who's definitely going so he's got tail going around. There's the reason that makes sense to you.
You can clearly hear the distress in the young girl's voice, and one of the alleged perpetrators towards the end of the video just sauntering off like it's no big deal. What's all the fuss about? Well, maybe where he comes from, it is no big deal, and no fuss would be made of it. But this is Ireland. What have they done to us? Where are they leading us? In a follow-up to that harrowing story, later on in the day, some locals managed to track down one of the alleged attackers on the bus and had a few words with him, old school style, before the police arrived to protect him.
Is it obvious what? It's not just one person. It's not just 2 people.
That's all that happened.
Look at this, protecting rapists, protecting them, look at protecting them, look.
One day, just one day, today. That's the 2 stories, and there's others. What have they done to us? Why are the feminists not marching up and down O'Connell Street every day, every weekend, waving flags for women, telling the government it's not good enough? You failed women. Women are no longer safe in this country because you have let us all down. You've trusted in chaos, and chaos is bringing this. We are going to go the way of Sweden, but we're going to do it in half the time, and the people at the top don't seem to give a damn.